We have talked before about stuff that's preserved in amber, and everybody knows that's how Jurassic Park got started, as they drew the blood out of a mosquito that caught in the amber, and it sucked on a T-Rex, and boom, you got a T-Rex.
Is this about the spiders?
This is about the spiders.
Oh.
There was a spider guarding her egg sac that was engulfed in amber for about 99 million years. And
I don't like hearing sac and spider in the same...
When scientists found it, they said this was the oldest physical evidence of maternal care in spiders.
That's sweet.
Yes. No. An invertebrate paleontologist, University of Kansas in Lawrence, named Paul Selden. Guy is a just raucous party goer, by the way. Humongous partier. The fossil is one of 4 that showed some of the ancient spiders actually guarded their egg sacs and may have stayed around to raise their young. I guess is unusual in the spider world.
Yesterday
Did somebody just raising your young thing?
It's later in the day. We're into our cups. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I was taking a shower yesterday. I was getting ready to take a shower. Turned the water on. And I took a shower again today, just so you know.
Wow, that's great.
But yesterday, I turned the water on, and then I opened the curtain to go in, and I look down, and I see a daddy long legs, and it's being sucked down the drain.
Right.
And I felt so bad. I'm like, I just killed this spider. It's bad luck. But then I remembered the Itsy Bitsy spider song, and isn't that what happened, and everything was
fine? Crawled up the wider sprout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
So that spider was fine, right?
Right, but he was outside. He wasn't in a pipe.
Oh.
That's the way I've always understood that song. This is a great strange science topic. Was the Itsy Bitsy spider inside the drain, or was he outside on the water spout?
And did he survive?
Yes.
Okay.
Down came the rain, right? Washed the spider out.
And then
out came the sun.
Dried up all the rain.
Itsy Bitsy spider crawled up the spout again.
Okay.
So I guess he survived the first one.
He's fine.
Wow. Whew. We did good work today.
There were reports of at least 5 fireballs over the United States last week. NASA Meteor Watch wrote that there had been many reports of fireballs hurtling through the sky on Friday night. This was along the North Carolina coast.
Yeah, about 48 miles above the ocean off Camp Lejeune, moving northeast at, 32,000 miles per hour. And they said it disintegrated above Morehead City, 28 miles above Morehead City. And then all of the different, if you look at a map, basically, of where all of the eyewitness reports were, they go from as far south as Charleston, as far north as Virginia. So just south of Washington, D.C. So those are the... When I was working in the mornings and getting up and driving into work at 3:30 in the morning, those shooting stars and things like that, all the time.
I love that.
You see them all the time.
I love seeing those.
And then in August, I think it is, when you see the meteor shower, the regular meteor shower that comes through, the Perseid?
Sure, that sounds about right.
It was amazing. Like, I wanted to pull over and stop and just watch the sky because it was so incredible. But then you go over the hill and you're in the San Fernando Valley, and you can't see anything.
No.
It's all light pollution at that point. You can't see anything.
Right.
So.
All right, well, I have a mega comet to tell you about. This is a mega comet that is approaching our solar system. It's so big, it was misidentified as a dwarf planet, and it's headed for us.
Comet C2014UN271 has a diameter, they said, of 160 kilometers. More than 10 times the mass of the Hale-Bopp comet, currently headed towards our solar system.
What could go wrong?
Doesn't Elon Musk have the ability to turn these things off? Like, he could send another Tesla into space and have it bump into that thing and have it veer off course at least a little bit?
You'd think so. You'd think that, Liv Tyler could maybe surface. And,
the good old days.
Bruce Willis.
We have another story we'll talk about when we come back about these a completely self-sufficient solar-powered electric camper van, but only in the Netherlands.
And don't bring your fiance on a trip in it.
There's one more strange science story that I loved was...
Is this a sad story about the ivory-billed woodpecker?
No.
It's extinct now.
Why don't you do that one, and then I'll do the fun one. So
okay, yeah, that's good. We'll need a palate cleanser.
Bring the house down for a second and talk about the ivory-billed woodpecker.
Death has come knocking for the splendid ivory-billed woodpecker. The ivory-billed woodpecker was known as the Lord God bird. Why? Because you'd see this bird and you'd say,
"Oh, Lord God!
What is it? What is it, Jay?"
Oh my God!
It's a beautiful woodpecker.
Was a beautiful woodpecker.
It's gone.
In fact, the only picture that I know exists is this one from the California Academy of Sciences in San Francisco.
Well, there's many pictures of ivory-billed woodpeckers.
Show me one.
Okay.
But in this case, he's dead and has been for some time. But this is one of 22 assorted bird, fish, and other species that the U.S. government has now declared extinct. So the good news is, if you have an ivory-billed woodpecker,
you just have to know where to look.
Oh, okay.
And now it's pictures galore. This is like ivory woodpecker porn for you.
Weird bird lady.
Here's the woodpecker in all its glory and all different angles.
Got it. Is that a cloaca?
No.
So that's sad for the ivory-billed woodpecker. But I got good news.
And for all of us who enjoyed the ivory-billed woodpecker.
I don't think you're
one of those. You ever been to the South?
I have not.
Oh. They're very prevalent. They used to be prevalent there.
Environmentally conscious students in the Netherlands have developed a completely self-sufficient solar-powered electric camper van. They called it the Stella Vita. It provides enough energy to drive, to take a shower, to watch TV, to charge a laptop, even make coffee or cook a meal on a small stove thanks to the solar panels that are in the roof of this thing.
I feel like I can smell that thing right now.
Oh, could you imagine?
It's gamey.
A bunch of Dutch kids rolling around in a like Eastern Europe in a solar van?
Why is the fact that they're Dutch relevant to your hypothetical?
Well, you just said they smelled funny.
You think Dutch children smell funnier than normal or American children?
Have you ever laid your nose on a Dutch kid?
No.
You liar. They said that that's, all of this isn't necessarily unique technically. It's that they were able to put it all in the same place together. This is the way that it was written up also. It says, it has a roof that slides up when stationary, making it slightly reminiscent of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang as it flew through the air in 1968 in that movie.
Nice reference.
Also room for a double bed,
When's
a
the
dining
last time-
table, a sitting area, and a sink next to the stove. When's the last time what?
That reference was made.
A Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
That topical reference.
Handel talked about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang the other day.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can see
so
that. That checks
makes
out.
sense. And then on a sunny day, they say that you got a range of about 454 miles with a top speed of 75 miles an hour. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not a Tesla, Model S Plaid or something like that, but at least that's a lot of range for a little Dutch car like that.
Did you know that various Native American groups would use the bills of the ivory-billed woodpecker to mark burials?
Just the bill of the woodpecker?
Yes.
What'd they do with the rest of the woodpecker?
Well, they probably had a lot of different uses for it. They probably used the whole bird. They're very resourceful. When you're in
Like they would just take the woodpecker bill and they'd stick it on someone's grave?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that how you want to go? You want a woodpecker bill on your grave?
I know where this is going, and I don't want you to kill a woodpecker just to decorate my grave.
Well, I couldn't find one of those anyway because they're extinct, so...